Yo, what up? It's Halls the Great from Contrast. Y'all don't know about us yet, but soon y'all will. We out here doing work. But anyways, I'm doing a review about the new Kendrick Lamar album, To Pimp a Butterfly. In my view, it's a great album. It's one of those albums that it's going to take a while for you to actually grasp onto because it's slightly different, but it still has that old school vibe to it. The real dirty drums, the old school sampling, and just the saturation like old school. And it has that funk vibe, that soul vibe, Tribe Called Quest vibe, roots, little drop of Outkast, some West Coast feel, and and it just all mixed together to make a great piece of work. It's very artistic. Only thing I would say is he shied away from the storytelling portion of it. He still tells stories within the lyrics, but it doesn't have the songs linking together like in the first album, how each song led to another, which also had skits that told the story, which was a great piece of work. But this is a great album also. I already know critics are going to have something to say about it, considering it is something different. They always say they want something different, and they want something that's back to the old school roots. But as soon as you give them something different, they're like, why don't you stick to your old ways, man? You need to go back to how you used to be. His lyrical content is there, but he's not coming with straight up bars like the first album. But it's still great lyrics in it, and people are going to have a problem with that because they always want you to come bars and bars. But sometimes you just want to be artistic. It's not always about bars. As long as you bring in lyrical content, it doesn't have to be straight bars. But he didn't waste a bar. That's one thing you can say. As long as you don't waste a bar, you're good. And at the end, he had what it seems to be an interview with Tupac, which is going to cause a lot of Tupac conspiracists to think that Tupac's still alive again. When everybody was starting to calm down about that issue, it's going to keep that bringing up. It's going to keep that brewing back up in their head. But it's pretty obvious that it was samples of interviews that haven't been heard yet, or just samples of interviews that were real old. But it makes it seem that Kendrick Lamar was actually talking with Tupac and having an interview. And in my point of view, it's a great album. It's what we needed in hip-hop, something different with that old school feeling. What I say is he should have focused on like consistency a little bit, because it's a little scrambled, but it harmonizes. Like it gives you a certain vibe, and then the beat switches up to something different, and it kind of makes you, when you first listen to it, think that it's just a bunch of stuff jumbled together, but it actually harmonizes well together. But it's a great album. Go check it out. I already get to hear critics hating on it, but don't listen to them. If you're a Kendrick Lamar fan, it's a great album. He always puts out some great work, and they obviously spent a lot of time making this, because you could tell in his interviews that he's been racking his brain trying to get this perfect, because he ain't even cut his hair, he ain't do nothing. He's been looking like he came out of the cave or something. But also support him, man. Stop being pirates and stealing his shit and posting it up for free. People put their heart in this and putting their soul in something, and then you guys are going to just steal from them and put it up there and then listen to it for free and stuff, and wonder why like artists don't thrive as well as they should be, because you guys are not supporting them. Buy the album instead of getting it for fucking free. I know some people will have financial problems, but man, save up, man. Fuck them McDoubles. Save $5 for 3 days and you straight. But anyways, check out Contrast. SoundCloud is Halls the Great 26. On Facebook, we're facebook.com/contrastmusic. Website is contrastmusic500.wix.com/contrastmusic. Check us out. We got some great music. I can't compare myself to Kendrick Lamar, but he has inspired me. Eminem's inspired me. I like people with lyrical content, but we have a mixture of good hooks, great beats, and great lyrics to make up for the people nowadays, which just focus on beat and hooks, and you can't understand what the fuck they saying. Alright, but check out Kendrick Lamar. Check out us. Ghost. Pimp.